The mat in my hall holds a mountain of envelopes, tax bills and final demands, writs and subpoenas and breath test results. So I sit with my head in my hands where it's cosy and warm and there's no one to shout. I'm under the stairs and I'm not coming out. My girlfriend appeared on the doorstep at dawn with a baby tucked under her arm. My wife, who had not met my girlfriend before, exhibited signs of alarm. I can still hear the ongoing wrestling bout, but I'm under the stairs and I'm not coming out. My son's been a criminal genius since birth. He was brought up on steroids and liquor. At his christening service he half-inched the font and stubbed out his bag on the vicar. Now he's up in his cot with a bottle of stout and I'm under the stairs and I'm not coming out. There's an archangel perched on my satellite dish. The devil's defrosting the fridge. My aunt, Salman Rushdie, Lord Lucan and Shergar are up in the loft playing bridge. 8 bailiffs impaled on my Rottweiler's snout, and I'm under the stairs, and I'm not coming out. Thank you very much. I have chauffeured my children from the cradle to the nave, from here to maternity. I have left no avenue unexplored within a 25-mile radius of my own front doorstep. I have lurked, engine revving, outside smashing grabber jelly parties, poised for a swift getaway. I have curb crawled, petrified of being mistaken for a pervert, past scout huts and ballet classes. I have boldly burst into rave venues where wrinklies are unwelcome and gratitude rationed. I have seen in my rearview mirror backseat passion that would send Lady Gaga screaming home to her mom. Now, for the very first time, I have orders to ferry home our diuretic grandspawn. The thing, thank you very much. There once was a sergeant and his wife and his daughter who lived in a grubby married quarter until one day a contract decorator came around with a wobbly perambulator filled to the brim with cans of emulsion, and he said, now there's absolutely no compulsion, but if you wouldn't mind stepping outside for a while, I'll slap some stuff around your domicile. So the sergeant said, in his sergeant's voice, here, you're going to offer me a little bit of choice? And the decorator said, well, of course I am. Just take your pick from the stuff in the pram. So the sergeant and his wife inspected the labels one by one, but they were quite unable to come to a decision till their daughter, Lorna, said, what's that one in the very far corner, all on its Jack Jones, sad and lonely? And the decorator said, I'm sorry, I should have told you, that's Magnolia. And Magnolia is for officers only. I can offer you every primary colour, or if you prefer something rather duller, there's lilac, lupin, satin, silk, adorable peach or baby's milk. I mean, I can even do you British racing green. But the sergeant snapped, I'll have the one my daughter chose. And the decorator said, I've told you, that's Magnolia, and it's not for NCOs. Well, the sergeant had a total sense of humour failure. He yelled, listen, Picasso, I'm going to nail your goodies to the garden fence if you don't slap some of this, what's his name, on my residence. The harassed artisan, who, to give him his due, was a brave man, said, I'll never get permission. I've told you, if you want Magnolia, you'll have to take a commission. The sergeant shrieked, look, I'm just an ordinary chap, don't want braid on me hat and all that crap. Don't want me grammar and me diction improved. Might even have to have my brain removed. I'm awfully sorry, sir. I don't want to be an officer. And of course, he never did get his way. The sergeants painted the whole house battleship grey.